So many moons ago, the first knee pads came out. It was like one size, hope it fits you, and it didn't work for everyone. Skip on to the future, which is now, and we've got a brand like Blakpad. I only first heard about Blakpad when I recently interviewed Adam Ondra. There's a bit of name dropping for you. And he was just saying, well, these are the best on the market. So we needed to get to know more about them. I was really amazed when I heard they do left and right, different types, 4 different sizes. How specialist can we get? It sounds like such an incredible company. There's a guy in Spain and he was absolutely furious with another knee pad that gave him an injury and meant he didn't get the route done that he was trying. And he had a little dream and woke up and came up with Blakpad. So by the sounds of it, the problem with the old one was the strap around the back was so tight and dug in that while he was on a knee bar rest, it gave him an actual injury. So he brought this pad to fruition. These guys are made in Spain and they only make knee pads. So they are absolutely obsessed and driven to make the best product they can that you might need for your project. Having a quick look at the pads, it's quite clear that quality is paramount with these. They're absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't really care about knee pads in the past, but this thing's amazing. The designer's first model was the VS because it's got this big Velcro strap. But what's really interesting with both the pads I'm going to show you is there's no straps right round the back. They're actually on the side, so you get comfort and nothing gets caught in your way when you're actually doing the knee bar. The rubber is Vibron, so again, top quality stuff. And it's got an incredible sticky foam on the back, which apparently works really well. And they also make a more beefy version called the Eon with metal buckles. Now, I'll be honest, I don't knee bar much. I've hardly ever used a pad. But we've got someone here who knows a lot about it and is really passionate. So we've got Eder with us today and he's going to talk us through it. Thanks for being here, Eder. It's great to talk us through these because, like I say, I've never really used them, but just a quick chat with you a minute ago. You're quite passionate about a knee bar.
Yeah, I love them, yeah. Yeah, I like the fact that I can find them everywhere and use them in my advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it a lot more interesting.
Bouldering and routes as well?
Yeah,
or just...
yeah, usually both.
So what do you think sets these apart from other knee pads? Because I mean, firstly for me, left and right, I mean,
yeah,
that's
I
amazing.
think the left and right is pretty cool, but what it drives me more to choose this pad is the fact that they are elastic.
Yep.
And the Vibram.
Yep.
And that they suit my leg really good. So I wouldn't use a cheaper shoe.
Yeah.
I will use the best shoe I can.
That's a good point. Yeah. No one will scrimp on the shoes. Why would you scrimp on your knee pad? Yeah, good point. Obviously, they do 2 different pads here. I mean, like I say, as someone who doesn't do much, what's the advantages of each? Why would you have the Eon over the VS or the other way around?
I am very pro VS.
Yep.
I love the VS. It suits my leg really good, and I always like downsize it, like my climbing shoes.
Yep.
So they don't tend to like wiggle for me at all. If you see, these ones are the medium.
Yep.
These ones I get the smallest they can make.
Ah, because that one stretches
because
a bit more.
Because this one stretches a little bit more, but it means that it gives me also a little bit of more of support and stuff like that. But I guess this one, if you have a very intense route with a lot of knee bars on a roof, you will probably go for this because it's more, you don't need to tighten it so much and it will be still in place.
Okay, so because I suppose it's got no stretch, it's, well, not as much stretch.
They do have a bit, but it's not like this
it's
one.
It's not going to slide about, right. Okay, I see.
So this one for a very long, intense knee bars, roof sort of, or like very long route. And this one more for like powerful and comfortable knee bars. For me, I love it.
Nice. And you think the left and right makes a huge difference?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. If I had this like metallic bar in the inside, I usually knee bar with going like this sideways, you know, because you're like, you wouldn't do this for a knee bar, or sometimes yes, but
not very often.
You know, it will be like more in the side. It's not gonna be so comfortable. So if you have this in the inside, it's gonna
rub against the rock
and also give a distance, and also it will rub against the rock, the metal, get dented, and then break the material.
Good point.
So left and right, super important. Downside to that, some people will say that you need 2 pairs, but I've had them for my first pair
it's got a whole rack of them over there, by the way.
It's over there. I still use it like these ones. I got them, I'm gonna say 2 months ago. Haven't used it. I promise I haven't, because I always use the old one because it's my knee pad.
That was interesting.
And the difference is Before, I used to go for a 3-month climbing trip to Rodear, to Greece, and go through 4 pairs of knee pads.
Wow.
No joke.
Wow.
4 pairs of knee pads.
Can't believe it, really, can you?
So 2 different knee pads, left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 2 and 2. Over a 3-4 month trip.
Wow.
I had them for 4 years.
And it's working.
And it's still
Amazing.
working. So yeah, you have 2 pads, but there is no neoprene that wears
So you're not going to
through.
get broken.
And the rubber, it used to get like a little bit of a dent here, but this one is so thick and so sticky that
Really
it doesn't
durable.
walk so much, so it lasts a lot more.
Amazing.
Yeah.
See, I really wanted to ask you about that because I've heard you don't want to share your knee pads out, not you
Yeah.
particularly, just one in general shouldn't share
Yeah.
because they get molded to your leg. Do you agree it fits like that?
So when you get these pads for the first time, if you can even hear it. Maybe on this one you won't hear it anymore, but crack, crack, crack. I've
stretches
already
out.
done it. Yeah, there is some like coasters in here that they do a snap, and then you will probably go a little bit on weight in your legs if you're walking up the hill, whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's going to be marginal. But if I give you my pad, yeah, and you put it on, you're going to have to crank that neoprene, that elastic out in order to fit it to your leg. And then as soon as you do this, yeah, to use
Yeah.
it for the first time, that's like already wearing off my rubber.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
this rubber that is been like always stretching this mat, suddenly it's stretching this, and in the heat, and over, if you keep sharing it, overuse, it's gonna get worn, and then it will walk out. So these are my knee pads.
Yeah, you don't want my leg in there. Yeah, I think I'll break it.
And whenever anybody asks me, oh, can I see whether I can fit them? I'm like, buy your own.
From outside.
yeah, from outside.
So another thing that I thought was interesting, you said you have a medium in this and a small as you
Yeah.
can get in the other one. So that's because
Yeah.
there's just a bit less give in the Eon.
Yeah, it is more rigid.
It's a
Yeah,
thicker
for
thing,
sure.
yeah,
It is
beefier
more
model.
rigid.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas that one, because it is a bit more elastic, and I don't mind getting hurt, I like tighten it
Really tight. And just,
super tight.
Yeah.
So with these ones, I don't favor them to one side because they are a bit more rigid. They
I
are not
suppose
so
if you don't
fast.
end up knee
Yeah.
barring, then
Yeah.
maybe holding back. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I will always wear these ones for on site. And also if you are like bored, you can take them off in a second.
Right, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's
Whereas
true.
these ones
yeah,
are a bit more elaborate. Yeah, so I usually leave 3 fingers between the kneecap at 90 degrees and where I will put the pad is just because then when I stand up and I contract the muscles in my leg,
Yeah.
it will drop down like this, yeah? So there is like a very specific way that Ruben puts it, but I like it like this, yeah? And now I have manos libres. I don't need my hands. I don't need to be holding the knee pad. I will put it on, tighten it, keep on putting it on. And you can see right now I have a strap behind my leg, yeah? But with this tensioning system, you basically tighten it a little bit so it's in place. And then there is a buckle here
Yeah, I like that little extra finger
Yeah.
slot that you can
that I drop
tighten
it, tighten it. You can see this. And now the strap is gone from behind my leg. I'll show you the other side in a minute.
Wow.
It's all completely in the side. It's like, I mean, I've turned it a little bit this way. So if you see, I haven't put it very well, but it's completely free from buckles. And behind the leg, where it usually gives you like a bit of a cut, it's all elastic. So
Yeah.
when I bend it, it's not like a strap in there. And when I stand up, the knee pad is flush with
Flush
my
on your
kneecap.
knee pad, yeah. on
So
your
when
knee,
I'm like
yeah.
ready to put a knee in, it's like super protected.
Great.
And then you can always be a bit more like specific of where you want it. I wouldn't go any lower, like much lower than this, because then you get a flap
Okay,
down
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and that's
Want it a
nothing.
bit further,
That
yeah.
does nothing. Yeah, so you just measure your thigh and measuring here, and it's like a rough guide on
Okay.
your size. If you're just in the limit for a medium on this one, and you are very into knee pads, go for an S.
Okay, and just break it in and
Yeah,
get there,
and
like your
break it in.
shoes, yeah.
Yeah, basically like
Yeah,
your
I
shoes.
mean, it's-
For me, this is
like
like
a pair of shoes.
like
Yeah,
a pair
yeah.
of shoes.
Yeah.
Whereas the old pads, they used to be like just a pad.
Yeah.
This one is like my climbing shoe. With this one, you probably want the right size. The reason why is because if you get them too small, you will have a strap behind your leg. And that's the whole point of this design.
You don't want the strap behind
you
your leg
don't
at
want
all,
the
do you?
strap
Yeah.
behind your leg at all. That's what it gives you, like the ouchies in here.
Yeah.
And I hate them.
You don't want that.
I don't get ouchies.
So wow, that was pretty in-depth knee pad. I really enjoyed that. It's just like rock shoes, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Totally.
If you enjoyed that, check out all our videos and maybe give us a subscribe on YouTube.